Oh shit. Okay. Um. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Breakout Racing League realistic tier stream. I'm your host today, Hoopolicious 33, joined by the legendary Ritzy Raccoon, also known as BRO Ritzy. Ritzy, how are you doing in this fine evening or night? Yeah, wherever. Yeah.
I'm doing well. It looks like it's going to be a very chaotic qualifying. We already have someone rage quit 100%. That's what that was. Looks like it's full wet conditions for the drivers around Spa, so we're definitely going to see a lot of chaos.
Yeah, full wet conditions for qualifying. I'm not sure how it would carry on throughout the next two sessions because, as you know, we are in full qualifying and the race. But we'll just have to wait and see how the drivers adapt to this circuit. Did I mention we are in Belgium? One of the longest and fastest circuits on the calendar with a lot of varying corners. A lot of overtaking opportunities, especially in this game. Ritzy, how do you manage? Tell us your experiences around this track and yeah, let us know what might be one of the challenges these drivers has to face.
Well, around Spa, we all know that it's a very, very delicate blend between straight line speed and cornering speed, Sector 1 and Sector 3 being the straight line part, and Sector 2 being one of the higher speed, twisty parts of the circuit. But in the rain, all of that gets blown away, as now we have a higher need for downforce, so we don't lose the car. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the drivers deal with this wet conditions, and hopefully we don't see many spins, many crashes. It's going to have to be delicate on the power to get the best lap that we possibly can in these conditions.
Yeah, of course. If you don't mind me, remember Tier 2 Season 6, I think? It was raining as well. I don't know, it just brought me memories like hearing Ritzy, Belgium.
The flashbacks, the PTSD.
Sky. PTSD. I did not spin, bro. Chill out.
Well, not in this race. In a few others, I think you did, but you know.
Just a few others.
Yeah.
Not worth mentioning. But yeah, we see a lot of people getting out on track now, getting their setups on and everything.
Yeah, we have our first driver out on track. I believe.
Square's #1 fan.
Yeah, in the Williams. This is obviously Mr. Dominant Square's #1 fan. We see him getting out on track in first. So yeah, he's doing justice to the name. Shedding light. As we see the much better car right behind them, the Alpine. Very, very much best team. No bias.
Nah. Screw this team.
It's kind of rude.
Very rude. It's intentional. Is that your driver almost spinning off, Ritzy? Ritzy?
Oh, I don't know.
Ritzy?
Square's #1 fan already invalidated, so.
Oh, man. Square's #1 fan. But yeah, everyone. As you know, these cars are realistic performance, so it does shake up the grids a lot. There's a budget system in this tier, which kind of, you know, the whole point of it is to really what's the best way to put it, Ritzy? I think you could explain it. It's just to make sure the top teams don't dominate, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, there are many proponents or opponents of our current budget system, but I feel it's a nice way to put it, because if we had unlimited budgets, or the top teams had the highest budgets, then we would see one person win all the races. We would see no competition. So yeah, even though, you know, obviously we've seen a lot of flack for the way these budgets are, it's definitely provided us with some good action from these past 9 rounds, maybe even another better race this round.
Of course, I mean, it's never going to be perfect. one team is gonna suffer and the other is gonna prosper, really. So you can't make everyone happy. As long as it provides good racing, and so far, like you said, Ritzy, these past 9 rounds, it has provided solid racing, and that I mean it's shown with the past season, the past seasons, like the past four seasons of realistic. It's just trial and error, where you have to just try new things out, and if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah, and I feel like this season we found a pretty good balance. Their budgets are a bit stricter, I think. I don't know, personally it doesn't really affect my team as much, and your team doesn't even have a driver, so obviously you're not opposed to the budget. It's definitely interesting as we see Square's #1 fan almost die. But we do see another car die.
Oh my god. You know what? Vicos is just... He complains so much, bro. Stop complaining. My man, all he does is complain. All he does is complain. Just have some talent, please. Talent.
Yeah,
drive the car.
This is also gonna hurt Feta's wallet because now he has one less car.
One less Latina to pay for, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, instead of paying the lunch ladies, this is what you're spending your money on.
Latinas?
That too.
Oh, you mean like Minico crashing?
Yeah. Now we're gonna see.
Yeah, but
the first car.
Q1.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah, keep going.
As now we see the absolute GOAT himself, Square's #1 fan, come out of the bus stop chicane, absolutely flooring it. Is he gonna get a solid lap time? Is 2:02? Yes, he is. End the session right here. Stop qualifying. We have our pole sitter. As now we see the second car come up because qualifying isn't over, even though it really should. And as we see the Ferrari come across the line, goes P1. Very much rigged.
Yeah. 2-minute 1 in the Ferrari. Square's #1 fan goes 2-minute 2, a whole second behind the Ferrari driver. And the Alpine driver of HK Friday, 2-minute 19. So, but it's a lot of seconds behind Square's #1 fan. He definitely has a lot of time to improve on that one. Well, the times are just stacking up here.
Yeah, as we get faster and faster, someone broke the 2-minute barrier. The Red Bull of Dayton.
There we go.
Yeah, that's I feel. I'm not sure if this qualifying session is going to get any drier, if there's going to be more rain, but I do feel that these lap times should improve as well as the drivers get accustomed to the racetrack, get accustomed to the wet. And hopefully we don't see many more crashes, many more spins, as there is a yellow flag, so that might be another crash, another spin, who knows.
Of course. Let's go over the standings real quick. So right now, Dayton, I don't want to see. Well, you want to talk about it, Ritzy?
I'd rather not. I feel like, if we can keep going with what you were saying, that'd be very nice.
Dayton, our pole sitter right now, in 4th place, currently 76 points, but Boss Cookie is currently leading the standings, 151 points. He is attending right now. He hasn't set a time yet. Hoopolicious in 2nd place in the Mercedes, 137 points, 14 points behind Boss Cookie, and Sczther 30 points behind Boss Cookie, 121 points. So right now, realistically, the only person, well, technically, mathematically, the only person that can take Cookie's lead is Hoopolicious. I thought Sczther was closer to him. What happened, Ritzy? Ritzy? Ritzy. Oh, Ritzy's dead. I am hearing that it might go inners soon. Dayton already improves, 1 minute 59. He's clear of the field as of right now. Yeah, I'm hearing it. It might be dry soon. I don't think Q1 will be dry for sure. It is getting, it is starting to seem. Well, the drops are starting to fade away. That's for sure. Only 8 people as of now have set a time. Another Aston Martin. Oh, he is on here. Okay, at least he, yeah, he's trying. He's trying. The man has spirit. The man has spirit. Yeah, droplets are starting to fade away, so the risk of inners might pay off. He might shave a few minutes or so. Get another lap in or somewhere around there. Boss Cookie sets it a Red Bull 1-2. Only person into the, well, second person into the 2 minutes and the only person into the 1 minute 58. Yeah, I'm seeing more and more drivers just get on inners now. Smeggy, Jacob, Crispy, Veyron, Axe. So far, ooh, Veyron almost loses it through Radion. So it is definitely a risk, but I think most of them know that it's a risk worth taking for the long run. Only 11 drivers so far have set a time. 19 drivers right now in the lobby. I'm not sure if one more is joining. I think Supply is joining late. If he joins in time, the bottom 5 will get cut off and the top 15 will be set for Q2 for top 10 shootout. Right? That's how Q2 works, right? Oh my, oh. What do you mean by that? The lunch lady's left, man. It's tough out here. I wasn't even paying them. You know, I was just rizzing them up, you know? You know me? And then I offered them a job, and I didn't pay them. You know, Andrew Tate style, you know? You've heard of Andrew Tate, right? Actually, could you do me a favor and go to this stream and tell me if it's laggy or not? Okay, cool. Potato quality. 4 minutes left of the qualifying session so far. Boss Cookie is, I think he's looking to go into the pits. 1 minute 58 so far is his fastest time on the wets. Unsighted Port is gonna go for, no, he's not gonna go for another one actually. Ardell, yeah, nope, also Ardell. Wow, okay, so many people, bro. More port. Worse. Cookie said that Red Bull seemed to have both full wet setups on. I don't think it's gonna go good for them in the race for sure. Right now they're dominating qualifying, but no. There's another bug. So that it's not parked for me. Bro, this game, oh my god. And the gritty. Honestly, bro, the gritty, man, you just can't fail it. Square's #1 fan, driving for Square. Let's go, Square. Do you want to give us a hot lap tour of this track, Ritzy, with Square's #1 fan? That's crazy. For pole, maybe? Whoa, a lot faster, yeah. No, congrats, you can do math, Ritzy. Adderall, isn't that a medicine? Adderall. Oh, Ardell. Ardell. Bruh. Wow. Nath. Yeah, that is your Q1. It is a very colorful top 5, if I must say so myself. Hoopolicious on pole position with Nath in second, and I think it was a McLaren in third. So, yeah. Bro. Alright.
Alright, hello, testing, chat, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Alright, so
Can I hear you?
I am now back. Apologies for the lap in silence. Twitch and Codemasters decided to come together
It was
to,
a moment of silence for Minico.
yeah,
You know.
we saw his brutal death up Eau Rouge. We had to pay our respects. Yeah, as now we have our Q1. I assume there was a very awkward, lots of moment of silence because my audio wasn't included. So apologies, but now we should be getting underway for Q2 with no issues, hopefully.
It wasn't awkward. Now we have Bailey. Bailey
Oh, is this-
as our third commentator.
I was
Alright, there we
consi-
go.
Oh
Hello.
yeah, well, 3 commentators. Let's go.
Invite me to the game.
Yeah.
Are you on
Oh,
PC or?
right. I forgot.
No, I'm on PS4. Yes, I'm on PC.
I'm not inviting you then.
What?
Yeah, that was rude. You should just apologize. And then
I'm so sorry, Ritzy. My sincere apologies.
You're not online.
I don't think I have you online.
Yeah, you're not
I don't think I
online.
have you as a friend or something.
Okay. Ritzy.
You're not online.
Ritzy bestie. Oh, I just
You're not
watched the game.
online. Oh,
Oh, you're offline. Okay, I'll invite you.
I got it. Cookie
I
alright,
cheese.
Feta, I think you
33.
should focus on qualifying while I send out the
Cookie
invite
cheese.
to our
cheese.
cookie cheese.
Cookie cheese.
We
Where'd you
have
get cookie cheese from?
one of the Americans
Cookie cheese 33.
out on track.
What?
Oh, we have.
Cookie.
I have no clue what's
C9
going
baby. Okay.
on.
Well, C9 baby. I don't know what the sorry.
Hey.
What that means.
Hey,
Hey, you can't still on stream. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry,
What
I'm
the?
sorry.
That's not
Hey,
family friendly.
chill.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Of course,
hey.
family-friendly content here at Breakout Racing League. Here along with Bailey, Ritzy, and Feta Cheese 33, one of the best names on Xbox right now.
That's
Um,
debatable.
Whoa. That McLaren livery looks so good. I cannot lie.
You also look very
Just
good
keep
today.
it.
Chin.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. You don't even. What? Huh?
Huh?
all right. Back
let's
on
move
to
on.
the action on track. What are
TTM
our?
and Adderall, of course. The
Yeah.
medicine going through their name.
Ooh, I see a bit of a gamble right now for Sir Dayton.
Yeah, I was gonna point it out, but then you guys were talking about yourselves, so I decided to let you guys keep flirting.
Yeah.
He's in the pits, so
In the
he's just
mix.
waiting. I think he's just waiting for the tires to sorry, not the tires, but the conditions to dry out more, and maybe he'll start going out soon. I'm not sure. Nah, no one's out on a lap yet. The first one yet to start one is Alphanesis in the Haas. Great guy, this guy. Honestly, I rate him. Great team, W driver, I don't know, W guy.
W everything.
W everything. As a rival team owner, I do have to agree. Even though I hope they don't steal our points.
Alphanesis is just an amazing guy. For real.
I was half expecting him to crash up a Rouge, but he's just that good of a driver. So,
He kept it up the limit there too. He was like shaking the wheel and everything.
yeah. As we see him set up purple sector 1, absolutely amazing drive. Not because he's the only driver on track, but because he's just that good. Who's the other car on the lap behind him? We have the Alfa Romeo Phantom. A few corners behind him as well. See what he can do in the Alfa Romeo. The battle for the midfield is getting tighter and tighter every race. We have a lot of very competitive cars and drivers looking to score very good points.
Getting tighter and tighter.
Pause.
I believe that is where we should leave that. As the Haas comes into the campus section of the track. Finishing
Nice
sector
and
2 after this next corner.
Finishing sector 2, purple sector for the GOAT.
On the verge of track limits too, right on the white line.
Yeah, he is getting the absolute maximum out of this Haas vehicle. Can he hold this corner flat? No, he lifts a little bit. I don't blame him. He probably would have if he held the flat. Going into the bus stop chicane. He keeps his composure. He slows the car down. He hits the apexes. What can he do on exit? And what lap time will he be able to set for the others to chase? 1 minute 52.
Go, 1 minute 52. A few seconds faster than Q3's pole time. On board with Square's #1 fan, just letting the Alfa Romeos by. What a lovely guy, this guy. Square's #1 fan. I think I'm a #1 fan of Square's #1 fan. I don't know about you guys.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I think I will have to. There's like three #1 fans here in the commentator booth. Another #1 fan out on track.
Total of 4 in the lobby. You know, Square's just amazing.
It's a very good day for Dominant Square himself, as we have the Ferrari of unsighted port approaching the chicane. Can he put his car on pole? Can he beat the American Ferrari? He looks to keep his composure. Third gear out of the chicane, and he sets it on pole. Provisional pole.
Adderall's P4. Our one and only
Adderall.
medicine. Uh-huh.
I think you need some Adderall, as we see
Yep.
HK Friday completely miss the corner and invalidate. Very pain. As the conditions look to be getting better and better for the dry tires. It looks like it's raining ever so slightly now, not as much as it was in Q3.
I think Dayton has played this strategy
Only a few
very
drivers came out to actually experience the wet conditions again.
Yes, I believe. I don't know what that means, as we see Square's #1 fan almost lose the rear. He keeps his composure, keeps the car settled. Purple sector 2. I don't know how realistic that is. We see the Alfa Romeo losing in front of him. As we see the sun peeking through the clouds, that is a very good sign for all the drivers that are waiting on the slicks. He holds it flat.
Oh, he goes
through
flat.
the kink.
What a
Absolute legend. As we see Square's #1 fan come out of the chicane, what can he do? Can he set his car on provisional pole ahead of all the other drivers?
Wow.
He can!
Yes, he can! Yes!
Wow,
I
what
think
a
that's
drive.
Square's #1 fan.
What a drive. I think now we should completely just stop the qualifying session right here. This should be our starting order. Actually, we see DRS being enabled, so that means that it is time for softs. We have our first slick runner out on track, Veyron. Still looks like a bit of drops of rain, not the traction that he could want probably through that corner. And we also, right behind, or not right behind them, near the start finish line, we have a driver on wets as well. So there's this very contrasting juxtaposition view of the track. We have a driver on slicks and a driver on the full wets as he comes into the pits.
It's a bit of a mix now between inners and softs.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more drivers putting the slicks tires on. We only have 2 of them out on track at the moment, and our first driver is about to start his lap on the slicks.
Alright, let's see what Veyron does. Going through the final corner. Starting his lap. Turn 1, have a very, very heavy traction zone. Let's see how he does. Solid, solid. A bit of wheel spin, but Rouge takes it easily flat. Oh, never mind. Bailey, what are your thoughts on this racetrack? Any experiences? Any traumatic or good experiences with this track?
No, this track is, I love the track. The track is amazing to drive, you know, very, very technical in some seconds and very, very chill in some others. I've had a couple moments here, got taken out by Edu in season 7, quite painful, and then, died here.
That was funny.
And shut up. And then died here in.
That was pretty funny though.
God damn. And then. And then got podium here the season after. So, oh no, this track can provide so much chaos, which I really look forward to, and hopefully that does happen today.
Yeah, you see Veyron.
Sector now.
Yeah, absolutely flying on the slicks as expected. Pretty sure from here on out qualifying should be completely dry.
Misses a bit of the apex though on that turn.
Comes in a bit hot, but he's able to get the car slowed down just enough. Comes out of the bus stop chicane in 3rd gear. And he's on pole position.
45.
What a lap!
6.6 seconds on pole.
Math.
Yeah.
Yeah, next one across the line. Oh, actually, no. The rest are on out laps.
Yeah. The only other driver on a flying lap is HK Friday, but she has invalidated, so it doesn't count anymore. Actually, it's very interesting to see we only have one representative lap time on the board as of now, and well, in the entire qualifying session is going to be shaken up by the time we reach the end. So none of these times are safe.
Hmm.
4 minutes 20 on the clock.
The timer is counting down. We see our second driver on the slick start his flying lap. It is Nath in the Ferrari. He is going to want to challenge for pole position. He wants to prove that the Ferrari has to be where it belongs, which is in the top step. You see, in real life, it's
Didn't
been
he just
very
get
good.
signed?
He won last
Huh?
week.
He won last week.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Okay,
he wants
so
to
he's
continue.
proving
Oh, as
Ferrari
we
well.
see,
Oh,
as we see
slipstream.
tactics here at the Ferrari team.
It's Q2, guys. Come on.
Slipstream. Absolutely
Slipstream, yeah,
nails
we
the
see.
corner. Misses a bit of the curb there. He's supposed to take all of it, I think.
Yeah, Bailey, keep us going on this lap.
No. Okay. Oh, pretty nice apex there. Taking it through nice and slowly through, said corner. Now through no name. Nice and tidy. Taking all of the curve on the exit. Making use of the track limits now. Going into pool 1, I think.
Yep.
Nice and tidy as well. Didn't use as much curve as you'd love. Pool pink. I don't know. And then nice and tidy again through the S section. Taking a bit of curb on entry, only a bit on the apex. Once again, nice and tidy for like the 5th time. I think I heard a bit of a lift.
Overall, very solid lap.
Yeah. Nice.
As we
and
might see
clean.
something interesting happening behind, we have both a Ferrari and a Red Bull going slowly while there is an Alpine catching up to them. It looks like they were blocking each other, and I couldn't tell if one of their laps was blocked. It looks like it wasn't, as we see the Ferrari finish his lap.
Port doing port things. But anyways, Nath crosses the line 1 minute 44.2.
As next driver to cross the line is going to be Sczther in the Alpine. What can he do? Can he challenge for pole? He can.
Yes, he can.
3.5
Driving the
times faster.
43s. Yeah, that is a very quick lap for the condition set.
Yeah, as we see a lot of traffic coming out of the pits. This is going to affect Cookie, who might be on a lap. Oh, this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. No, yeah.
Oh man, oh man.
And we have another
Oh,
driver
man.
even closer. Could this be Slipstream? I think it is. It is slipstream. Actually, this
Yeah,
could be
did
the
not
end
want
of
slipstream.
how much. I don't know how much time there is left on the clock, but I think this could be the end of Cookie's qualifying because I don't think he has enough time.
Yeah, he's really close to getting knocked out. The rest haven't even set a time yet. It all depends on how much fuel Cookie has.
Wait.
Port's flying right now in the Ferrari. There's a huge train going around.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see any other blocking in qualifying. I don't know if any of the drivers behind them are also on a flying lap.
This is Cookie's last chance. Hoopolicious also has invalidated, so he has one more chance to set a time to get into Q3. Hoop and Cookie, two title rivals in this championship.
Yeah, they are on the verge of being knocked out. We see one of the Ferraris slowing down. Could this be the slipstream? No, I think he's just out of fuel.
Port looks very cautious in this lap, or at least for the second half of this lap.
As there is a lot of cars on one sector.
Yeah, there are a lot of cars, yeah.
As we see.
Port gonna cross the line. 6 seconds up on his time. Goes third fastest, 2/10 behind Nath. And a lot of drivers starting the laps now.
Here comes number one Squares fan. Not Squares number one. Oh, Squares
yeah,
number
it's
fan.
Number
well
one
done,
Squares
well done.
fan, yes.
Well done. As actually, Cookie was
Oh,
able
he
to set a
misses the
lap, but
apex.
the other Red Bull driver is not going to be able to set a lap, and I believe that's him out of Q2.
Dane. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Actually, Dane's on a lap right
oh,
now.
is he on a lap? Never mind. I can't open my eyes. I apologize.
You're not Bailey, come on.
Hey man.
Oh, hey, whoa, whoa. Who do we have crossing? the line?
Glasses, okay. whoa. I'm not. You guys
Okay,
are,
yeah,
sure.
sure.
About something
Obviously, I've
else,
come
right?
into the
Yeah,
bus
no.
on
What were we
chicane.
thinking about?
No, I was thinking about
Gets
that.
the car. The car stopped nicely. Goes out of the chicane in second gear. Very interesting choice of gears. Can he get into pole? No, 2/10 away from the pole sitter. Phantom next to cross the line. As we see many different approaches for the chicane, many approaches, not in just the first corner, but the second corner as well, as Phantom goes a bit wide on the second corner. What can he do? P7. We don't know if that's representative.
No.
It's an alpha, so I believe it's very representative. Chris Pete goes 5th place.
Who has invalid or
And-
wait.
Yeah, Square's number one
Square's
fan has
Rumo.
unfortunately
Oh,
invalidated.
I'm so depressed.
Unfortunate. You can still try and make it a Q2.
No, Alphanesis
No,
He's
it's-
on the
He's
verge. On the verge of taking.
No.
On the verge.
I don't
All
know.
eyes on Cookie now. And Axe. Axe as well. Axe has not set a time yet. Axe goes
No.
third fastest. That is Square's number one fan out of qualifying. Hoopolicious sets the fastest time. And Boss Cookie sets the third fastest time. 1:43.9.
Here's Adderall.
So it was a.
Oh,
Here
as we
comes
see,
Adderall.
Only Pete. There we go.
Adderall cannot get into
No.
Q3 as the second Alpine is unfortunately also out of qualifying. It's very sad.
So Veyron, Phantom, Adderall, Square's number one fan, and Friday in the Alpine are out of Q2. Square's number one fan, either way, did a good job of.
I mean, we do have to applaud his efforts. He was on pole on the Inters at one point. We can't take that away from him.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't comment. Actually, no, I can't comment. I'm just gonna be like 5 seconds behind.
Just commentate, Mo.
I'm trying.
So we have it. Hoopolicious on pole position. Sczther. Oh, Sczther. Last minute, put it on second place. I didn't notice that. Boss Cookie in third place. That is our top three. Before we get started into Q3, what are you guys' predictions for the top three, Bailey and Ritzy?
Well, it's gonna be very close. That's what I feel like. We might see the fastest car get on pole, with that being Cookie or Dayton in the Red Bull, but it's definitely gonna be a very close fight. The Ferraris are up there, and so is Sczther in the Alpine.
I think the more important top three is the race. Not gonna lie, that might just be me though.
That is very true, but who do you think is gonna do well? That is the question.
Square's
Don't
number
avoid
one
it.
fan.
Oh, pain.
I think he'll do great in Q3. He'll do an amazing job.
The sun has gone out so much now. But here we go. Top 10 shootout. 10 people shooting for pole. 11 minutes remaining on the clock now. First driver out to go is Axe F1 Axe. Last qualifying session. Yeah, it was a bit rushed, to be honest. He made it to the top 10, but only by the slightest of margins, with not being able to complete a lap time until the very end of the session. Dayton, whoa, I thought Dayton was out of qualifying.
No.
I don't know.
No, he
Yeah.
wasn't in qualifying. I said he wasn't, but that was because I don't know how to see. So
That's what I can
Oh,
do.
God. Man.
Grassy.
But yeah. There we go. Crispy. Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari, and Haas. Haas, double Q3 for Haas. Ethan is definitely happy on that.
yeah, Haas has definitely been performing well. They have been completely resurgent in the last few rounds. They are doing absolutely well to their team owner. As we see him start his lap, goes even wider than you normally would see in a race situation, just so he can get a better start into turn 1, brakes very well, misses the apex a little bit, gets on the curb for exit to maximize the track width, and he goes up to Eau Rouge, or is it Radion actually, or whatever you want to call this corner. Does very well, doesn't invalidate, there wasn't any movement from the car, it stuck with him, and it got him through the corner up to the very long straight into the braking for Lecombe. A little bit iffy through the corners, but he still gets the car through. There's still time left in the qualifying session for improvement. To No Name, are we gonna see a driver utilize the grass line, or is it just gonna be there for decoration? It's gonna be there for decoration.
Oh, man. I haven't seen anyone use it yet.
It's a lot
I think
slower
we should
this
definitely
game.
have. I think we should
Bottom
definitely
out.
have one driver use the grass line. It's gonna be very funny.
I think Square's number one fan can do it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think you can. I think you should text him.
I got
Tell
you.
him. Yeah.
I think we see a driver spin out or go slowly. No, we see Nath going backwards into the beginning of the grass line through No Name. I believe that is his
Can't
lap.
park there, sir. But he's running now. He's running now.
Yeah, now we see Axe F1 in the American Ferrari team into the bus stop chicane, keeps it nice and tidy, gets the first apex, gets the second apex, goes across the line. What time is he going to be able to set? A bit of wheel spin. 1:44.4.
44. Times the people are gonna rack up now. Dayton next to cross the line. Actually, Dayton has pitted. Alphanesis, his teammate, 1:44.2. And Hoopolicious, 1:43.3.
Yeah.
Boss Cookie, 1:43.4. 1/10 behind his championship rival, Hoopolicious. He's got 7 minutes left to try and improve his time and challenge for that pole position.
You see unspotted port, another driver who is looking to fight for pole or for the win, P3. Few tenths off of the pole sitter, but he still has time to improve. Qualifying is nowhere near over yet.
Yeah, Sczther invalidated his lap, so he's gonna try and go for another one. I swear Sczther has been more quiet lately with the championship run. He's like 30 points behind Cookie.
I
Yeah.
Do you want to
think he'll win the
comment on
championship.
that, Ritzy?
All I have to say is we are competing for the championship in a car that is very bad. Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
I mean,
Jeez.
you stole all of my money, so I don't know what you expect me to say.
What are you talking about?
So we see a Red Bull. Is that a spin? It looked like it was a spin from the Red Bull. Crispy goes very close to him. It looks like there was going to be contact for a bit, but they were able to avoid it. As we see a Mercedes run out of fuel, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hoopolicious no longer has fuel. He might... Is that going to block a lap? No, he's not on a lap. All of the drivers who did their first flying lap are going into the pits, and I believe so are Crispy and Sczther. Actually, Sczther stayed out for another lap. He's going to use a set
Yeah,
of
I think he-
tires. I don't know if this is going to be an actual push lap or he's going to pit at the end of this lap. But we're going to have
That
to
seems
wait.
like it's actual push.
Could be a practice lap so he has drive time before he does his final qualifying lap of Q3, or he could finish this lap, I don't know. Because as we all know, this track is very long. I believe it is still the longest on the calendar. The cars take a lot longer to go around the track than they would in any other track because of it, which makes qualifying runs, well, a lot harder to achieve if you want to go for multiple of them, especially in a session as short as Q3.
Going through the third sector. Third sector is mainly just straights and that final chicane. But yeah, the straight line speed is really good for Sczther. It's playing really good for Sczther going through the final chicane though. That's where the driver skill really comes in. Sczther, a driver like Sczther, definitely shows it. Goes P3, 143.6 in the Alpine. The only other two drivers out are the Red Bulls, and yeah, the Red Bulls, to be honest, I think they might do what Ferrari did last qualifying session and go for that slipstream. What do you think, Ritzy?
That wouldn't be very surprising as Adderall has left the session. But yeah, I believe
Could you care to invite him, please?
I'll think about it.
Maybe?
But I think we are gonna see
I-
these
yeah.
tactics played out by the Red Bull team.
Red Bull always love to do tactics. That's not throwing shade at them. It's just, you know.
Well, you're not
things
wrong.
to- Oh,
Cam
well, I
has
mean, when you
joined
say
the
it, when you
session.
say it, when you say it, it's like, I don't know.
I can't find
3
Adderall's gamer
minutes.
tags. I found them.
Titiaman Ardell with 2 L's. Here we go. Dayton across the line, 144.2. It's very close between Alphanesis and Dayton. Oh, he's just. Oh, okay. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. See, I was right. I was right. Bailey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Let's
Stop
watch
that
these
track.
tactics.
The little sneaky guy that he is. Look at him.
Oh, we
Got
could
him
see
in
some
4K.
traffic get in the way of their plans. Or is it gonna add to
Oh,
the
he's gonna
system?
get double slipstream here.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, as once again we see Dayton sacrifices qualifying, and I think this is because Cookie has absolutely zero straight line speed considering he's on a fully wet setup. He's not even at 200 miles an hour yet. 201 is the most that he's
That's
achieved.
crazy.
Why is he on a wet setup?
Yeah, as we see drivers like
Because he's
Sczther
like
pull 214 miles an hour on that straight as well. So slipstream was absolutely necessary for them.
Definitely necessary for him. He's going through no name. It's overall a solid lap. Hitting the apexes and the exits very nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, and
Say
he
that. He's
invalidates.
just yeah.
I was gonna say this
Well-
sector should be the best for him considering how
Wow.
much downforce he's running, but he still
And he
managed
missed
to go
that
on.
apex.
And he
Doesn't
still
really
hasn't
hit the other
turned off his battery, so he's gonna finish the lap.
That's very smart from Cookie. He's not even gonna be able to complete another lap from this one. Um. Alphanesis starting a lap, as well as Axe F1. They might do that tactic. I'm not so sure. The same tactic as Red Bull, as they are in similar parts of the track. How's your day, guys? Day been so far,
Very, very boring.
guys? Me too. I'm really tired,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
That's been amazing, though. See, being retired from F1 solves everything.
You just came back, haven't you?
Shush. It's not the point.
That's definitely the point.
I mean, we're still retired too, quote unquote.
H.
No, he's not retired. He's sweating F1 again.
retired,
I'm very
past
sweaty by
tense.
playing the game 1 day a week. Very sweaty.
Very.
As we have Port
Excited
on
Port
pole.
finishes the qualifying
Oh,
session in pole
actually-
position.
I think,
Cookie.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but Hoopolicious has invalidated his lap. And Cookie has no fuel. He just blocked Alphanesis on his lap as well. Through the fastest part
Oh
of the
my.
track. I don't know if we caught that on stream.
Alright.
That
Well,
was very dangerous.
it's all up to Alphanesis, Dayton, Axe, and his teammate Nath, and maybe even Crispy. Alphanesis crosses the line, stays
As
in fifth.
Dayton
but
has
Dayton spins.
invalidated and spun.
And
So-
spins. Wow, what a and
And
Crispy's
Crispy's
also
invalidated. So it is all on
So-
one driver.
All up to Nath. All up to Nath or Nate. 1 minute 14.8. I'm not
As-
sure how that. Oh, as he passes
We see a Red Bull going
the
backwards
Red
on.
Bull. Yeah, the Mercedes are giving each other slipstream, but does it really matter?
I-
Hoop is
Yeah, I don't think it
invalidated.
really does. Hopefully we don't see any qualifying blocks. We see into the bus stop chicane. The last 2 corners. Can he make them
Oh.
count? Looking a
Let's see.
bit rough. Out of the final corner.
Oh,
Is he gonna get it? gets it.
There he goes. Yes, he is. Ferrari 1-2 in Belgium, everyone. Separated by 400ths.
Wow. They're not
Crazy
finishing
stuff.
like this.
Oh,
We can only hope. But we see a resurgence from Ferrari from winning last 2 this race. How are they gonna fare in the race itself, and how can they, I don't know, compete to hold these positions?
It'd be a miracle if they finish 1-2.
I mean, we just need more port to do little bit of defensive actions. By that I mean taking out Hoopolicious and Sczther, and I
And
don't
like
know.
everyone behind him.
Yeah, it's doable. Just a little bit of homicide, but you know, it's doable.
It's, only one count of first degree murder, second degree murder, and third degree murder. And fourth degree murder. I don't think that's the thing though.
Here we are, Nath on pole position with his teammate Unsighted Port 1 in second place, around 400s behind him. It's crazy how that so close. In the rest of the qualifying session, Hoopolicious in front of his championship rival Boss Cookie, Sczther as well in 5th place. That the Haas of Alphanesis, solid 6th place. Red Bull of Dayton, pretty disappointing for 7th place, considering he has the fastest car on the grid. Axe F1 in 8th, Sufyan in 9th, and Crispy also in the Mercedes have not set a lap time. He'll definitely want to achieve something greater than this result. So yeah, guys, 22 laps of greatness.
Gonna be a long race. So much can happen in these 22 laps. Who do y'all think is gonna win? I think it's gonna be Square's #1 fan.
I honestly think it's gonna be Score's #1 fan. What do you think, Ritzy?
I don't know. I feel like we have a very talented roster of drivers competing for the win here, but I have to go with Square's #1 fan. He has like absolutely
Yes.
just talent we have
Yes.
never seen before on the grid. So
Yeah, I think he can carry. He can carry the Williams team into a win. I believe in him. Maybe we can catch him to the grass line as well.
I think Square and his #1 fan have scored more points than the Williams have throughout the rest of the season before they came in, so they have been doing very well for themselves.
Amen to that. Amen. I think Square's #1 fan will finish second as well, first and second, and third. I think he'll be the whole top 20.
I mean, it would be very possible. We have seen unmatched skill from Square's #1 fan, so it's
Mhm.
probable.
For sure.
I don't think formation lap is on.
Nope. It shouldn't.
I am double
So,
checking to make
yeah.
sure.
15 seconds till lights out.
I don't know what part of the settings you would see formation lap because
It's
Codemasters
okay.
absolutely ruined it.
It'll take too much time to know. But I'll just.
I think Square's #1 fan will actually win. He's listening to Keep Riding Me right now, and we already know that.
Oh
that's
my
Oh,
amazing.
that's
God.
definitely a race-winning song. As who
That's
wants
a
to do the
race-winning
started
song.
procedure?
Mhm.
Here we go. One red light. And formation lap, away we go.
As we have someone
Crispy's
disqualified
already
with
disqualified. Oh my
Second of
God. What is happening?
That was absolutely beautiful. I've never seen someone get disqualified so quick.
What did he do?
Amazing.
The lights barely even went off and he was already disqualified.
Bro. Like I said, I don't want to do this anymore.
Goodness.
But yeah.
Why is Mika hacking in the game? The gritty.
Bro, what? What are you saying?
The gritty, bro.
Oh my God, Vicos, bro. Please. Please.
Oh my God,
Minico.
Vicos. No. So disappointing. What are you
He's
doing?
practicing how to crash up a Rouge.
He's playing a crispy. How dare he? How do I equip the gritty?
First you commentate, then you equip the gritty.
I can't count when I'm not in lobby. Rat.
Why'd you leave?
Cause Rat got to join.
Oh. Oh, that's right,
Bruh.
yeah. H.
So,
Something's going on here.
Oh,
Raptor.
big
Yeah.
crash! What the heck?
yeah, both Alphatories spun, and they hit Vicos. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Minico sucks.
Okay. Oh, that's
Actually,
the
something
very
else happened
best.
to Nath as well, because I don't know if you guys caught it, but he spun apparently.
I have the
Oh,
gritty.
great start. Stop. Yes.
Oh, Nath is almost losing the car.
I have the gritty.
Nath. My man's on pole and he's already losing it already.
I thought he was gonna go for overtaking the entire grid, but he's going there. Is actually, I think we have a. Is that a Aston Martin leading the formation?
Let's go. Yeah, Specky, my man. Oh, I love this guy. I love
Alright, and
this
I think
guy.
this is gonna be the only time we see an Aston Martin this high up the grid.
Hey, whoa, that's a very bold statement. I wouldn't
Amen to
say
that, Richie.
that. No.
As
Watch,
surely we have to
watch.
see
We'll
someone
this
do
guy.
a donut on the grid formation. Surely
Someone do a donut.
it is.
No one's doing a donut.
Oh, Square's
waiting
number one
for
fan
Nat to
almost
do-
loses the car. Chooses the bus stop chicane.
Okay, guys, let's go.
No one's
Square's
done a
number one
donut.
fan
All right,
will win.
someone take it away for the race start.
Damn.
Bailey.
No,
Dang it.
I can't.
And that's yeah. So many people disqualified from this session. That's crazy.
That's crazy. How did Cam join?
3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And it is lights out and away we go. Both Ferraris get a great start. But is that Hoopolicious already challenged for the lead? Going down the inside of both Ferraris. Both Ferraris getting caught off guard. Cookie's already side by side by both of them. It is a 4-way scrap for the lead, everyone. Nat holds his position off of Boss Cookie, but loses it out to Hoopolicious.
Oh.
That's already a retirement. Smeggy! No! Before
absolute
Rouge,
death.
Smeggy's retired, crashed into the wall. I have no idea what happened there. Do you guys know?
I think he
No.
was murdered. There's nothing else to say. It's plain clear. Someone took him out. He was
Man,
too
well,
too good for the rest of
safety
the
car.
grid. Virtual
Can I
safety
join the
car.
lobby now?
Too good.
Invite me.
Can you join the lobby?
Oh no. I have
I'll
to
try.
wait for
Invite
like
him.
40 minutes though, so hurry up.
Invite him, Richie.
I'm inviting.
I'm streaming.
Are you? I
Ah,
didn't know that.
Alright, bro.
For real? On board?
Alright, let's see. Let's
Like
see.
on art?
Number one's fan. Is he gonna take the grass line? No, he's not. Bailey, you lied to me. Oh, Square's number 1 fan has no front wing.
Oh,
Oh, that's not very good.
I
As
think
we
he's
see
gonna
the
win it.
virtual
I don't
safety
think-
car come to an
It's
end.
definitely
No,
not very
he's
good.
Square's
Square's
that's
number one
someone
fan.
off.
Oh! Vicos.
Vicos. What is Vicos doing? Vicos!
Square's number 1
Broski!
fan is
Aw.
doing
What
very
is he
slowly.
doing?
Oh, what is Vicos doing?
Oh, as we see,
What is he
overtake
doing, bro?
Sczther. Oh. Absolutely mental overtaking a part of the track you usually don't see, as we see Port dumping all his battery trying to get past the Alpine, but I don't think he can. The zero drag concept is coming to an end. Look at him catch the Red Bull. Is he gonna go up the inside?
Not the Red
He's gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. Oh, wheel contact, no
Oh!
space given. Oh, switchback.
Oh, contact. Wait.
3-way fight for P3, everyone.
As we see, yeah, the
Red Bull
Ferrari
gets a better
wants
traction,
in.
but Skitter's still trying to fight back,
He's
going
gonna push him
around the
wide.
outside. It is so tight between these two. These two are
Oh, look
giving
who's up the
no
inside of
fucks to
Skitter.
each other.
What?
I'm trying to pour down the inside of Skitter.
I think this is gonna be an overtake right here. Look at the speed difference. Night
Oh
and day.
my god, he's pushing him.
Oh, as there's been a
Skitter
spinner.
doesn't even need to use
Adderall's
ERS,
out. Oh,
it's
look at the
crazy.
Haas. Look at the Haas. Oh,
Oh,
the
something's
other
out.
Alpine is out as well. Look at the Haas. Did he make up two
Oh.
positions? Port is still fighting
Oh.
him. Are they gonna give each other space as we have a virtual safety car again? There's been
Yeah,
absolute
that's-
death in the back of the grid. I no clue what happened. Up our Rouge, we have lost 2 drivers on the same lap.
Not TTM and Adderall.
As Port overtakes under virtual safety car. I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna get the position. As we see the Red Bull also overtake under safety car.
Oh. Trying to get a cheeky position.
Oh, as it's
Cookie
back
went
to green.
from- Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
And he's gonna
back
go
to
up the
green.
inside. This is gonna be
Already
contact,
taking- trying to
100%.
take advantage. There we go.
Yeah, Alphanesis knows how to drive wheel to wheel. As we see Dayton trying to size up a move on the McLaren. He's not gonna dive on. Yes, he is. Up the inside.
Oh,
look
he
at
gave
fast.
him the room there. Yeah.
We see.
Sylvia knows wheel.
Yeah, as we see Cookie and Port, they were right behind Sczther, fighting Sczther for the position. Now it's a 3-second gap. As the Haas driver is defending from the Red Bull, he's not using battery. The Red Bull is using a wet setup, so he has no straight line speed. Crispy gets past the Alfa Romeo. As yeah, both Red Bulls have absolutely 0 straight line speed. We see Sufyan go for a dive. No, he's not.
A lot of battling at the front of the field.
Yeah, as we see a very, very close battle between the Mercedes and the Ferrari. Up the
Oh,
grid,
another
has someone
yellow flag.
spun.
That is
Phantom has
Phantom.
lost the rear out of the bus stop chicane. Pain. As we see Cam joining and leaving the session every other lap.
Still trying to race.
Yeah, as we
Can
see
though.
the Red Bull straight line speed disadvantage is huge. Look at Alphanesis gain.
Oh yeah. But he gains all of that in the corner, so it's like a tough combination. Do you want to risk it and pass him and risk to get overtaken again in the corners, or I don't know. Look at him. Cookie's already gained so much in the corners, but he can't go for a move. He's not fast enough from the straight line.
Yeah, speaking
Dane's already caught up to Sufjan.
Yeah, as gaining on the corners, we can see Dayton. He's also, I think he's on the same setup or near equivalent setup because none of the Red Bull drivers have that much straight line speed. You can see the difference in the corners. He's gonna go for a dive bomb yet again. I don't think he can. He's too far back. Yeah, you can just see the difference, not just the car difference, but just the pure downforce difference. Look at Dayton go for it. He's not gonna go up the inside through this corner. It's basically impossible. Cookie is right on the back of the Ferrari, and this is where we see him lose all the time. As we see a yellow flag, it is a second Aston Martin spin of today. Third, maybe even fourth actually, I think. I don't know.
The 15th.
I think that's accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Hoopolicious and Nath just trying to pull away as much as they can. Sczther is trying to reel them in, but
That's
it's
Cookie
not
off.
working.
Cookie
Oh!
spun. No,
Cookie
Cookie, the championship leader.
Cookie!
He's-
Yeah, Cookie's absolutely. He's lost it.
Wow, Hoopolicious is leading too. This is not a good sign for him and his championship hopes. He's already passed Toneless Death, but it's definitely not looking good at the start of this race for him. He's still got a long way to go, but I don't know.
I think this
Be
brings
hard.
Square's #1 fan back into the race.
This could. Square's #1 fan sniffing the rear of the Aston Martin as Axe gets past Dayton on the straight, as we should have seen coming, but you can just see the cornering advantage as we see a spinner. I believe that is People Raptor. That is not People Raptor, that is Veyron. Look at the speed difference between Dayton and Axe. Up the inside, that was uncalled for.
Oh!
What happened?
I don't know. That was
Contact.
Yeah,
just a bit.
Oh, as we
Like
see a
touch.
spinner, is that the driver? I think it is. No, it is not. It is Veyron. He is out of the race. This is a full court safety car.
Oh man, what just happened there? Let's look at Mumu's point of view here.
I think
He might have just spun on his own.
we don't know. He was he disappeared now, but yeah.
Oh well. Yeah. Thank you, Cody's.
Welcome.
Square's #1 fan working actively against
Thank you,
us. As now with the safety car, are we gonna see any drivers go into the pits? I think any medium runners benefit huge right here, which there's only 3 of, so it's not looking good.
Has anyone left the session?
A few people have, yeah. You want me to play you again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd rather
10
have you
seconds behind.
commentate, like, yeah, I don't want to hear a shout like, oh no, like 5 seconds after it's already happened.
Oh no, the safety car's out.
As we see one car go into the pits, it is Crispy
So we're
and
risking it.
Cookie. Does Cookie have wing damage, or is he gonna go for a strategy gamble?
I think it's worth it at this point in time.
Oh, as Crispy
He
does have
definitely
wing
needs a
damage.
strategy gamble.
Oh, Crispy and Cookie are
Yeah,
into
Cookie
the
is
pits.
going for an absolute strategy gamble. Mediums onto him. I believe the drivers behind him pitted for damage, or no, Phantom's definitely pitting for tires because he's on the mediums.
Oh.
So we see quite a bit of drivers in the pits, actually, more than I was expecting.
Right, we're
As
in.
Square's #1 fan could also benefit from this, but he's literally going 5 miles an hour. I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
into
this
the
does
pits.
bring him back into the race.
Yeah, Square's #1
Yeah.
fan. The rest of the grid has to watch out. I think Square's #1 fan is going to be a driver to keep your eye on.
100%. As he's back into the pits.
So this now brings the two leaders who were about 2 seconds in front of Sczther. This brings Sczther back into the fight. This could be a three-way battle for the lead, but now the Red Bulls are very much not benefiting from this race or the safety car at all. From, I believe it was top 10 to one driver in PA and one driver in P11. So that's not the data these guys were hoping for.
For real. Can I do my math homework?
What is it? Algebra what?
Inverses.
Oh, it's oh, that's easy.
It is
That's pretty
very
easy.
I just have to, do a whole packet. Woo.
As now, I believe Cookie is also going to be a driver to watch because he's going to be on fresh tires. He has the opportunity to overtake, well, in the corners at least. He's going to be an absolute menace because he's just carrying so much more downforce than anyone else. His Vico spun, yes he has.
No, not Vicos. Or my bad, not Zeno.
So now this brings Square's number
Not
one fan
Minico.
even closer. The tire wear on the Aston Martin is going to be through the roof because of the spins.
It's already lap 5. Oh my god.
As now we see most of the field come together. We see Vicos is going to be second to last driver on the lead lap. Square's number one fan is just that good that he's not even on the lead lap.
Ah. I think Square's number one fan is doing a fantastic job right now, don't you think?
I honestly think he's doing the best job out of everyone else. He's going as fast as he can.
Yeah.
He is easily the fastest driver on track at the moment because no other driver is going 187, 190 miles an hour. He's just that different, built different.
Oh, amazing. Oh, what an apex. See, it's the apex.
Oh,
before
look
it
at the
gets to
apex.
Wow.
Look at this. All of the other drivers are barely even doing, not even 100 miles an hour. This man is out here hitting apexes 160 miles an hour. Incredible.
Amazing trail braking. Absolutely maintains it perfectly through the race. Or through the corner. Through the race. Through the corner without locking up.
As
What do
now
you think
he
the
is
guy
trying to
just
burn
locked
fuel.
in that line? Oh, that's
Riding
severe
the brakes.
disappointment.
He
Yeah,
was
let's
gonna
see
hold
him
this
keep
flat.
riding me as well.
As we could see the safety car come in this lap if Square's number one fan decides to stop riding his brakes.
However, he will continue to listen and keep riding me.
Oh, yeah, that's not in the
Of course.
contract. Oh, safety car not in. I think Square's number one fan. I think he's just delayed.
Look at him. Look,
I don't think he's trying to burn fuel. I think he's just delayed it.
Look at him.
I think it's way too late for the safety car to come in. I think we're doing another lap. Oh,
No.
no.
Okay, safety car
One
in
job.
this lap.
Yeah, I'm
One
supposed to be 10
job.
seconds delayed. Oh no, safety cars in this lap.
As we see Hoopolicious is going to have to cope with immense pressure to defend against the faster car, the Ferrari behind them, and Sczther, who looked fairly strong. He is already going. He might have caught
Oh,
the
I
other
think that
drivers
caught off
lapping
Nath,
someone has
yeah.
spun.
It's
Or
already
has
a
Cookie
huge
overtaken?
gap.
Cookie has undertaken or their safety car. There's been a collision between the Mercedes and the Alfa Romeo. Cookie is once again causing chaos by overtaking under safety car.
Here comes Sczther.
Up the inside, is he gonna get the move done? He's gonna squeeze the
Oh,
Ferrari.
pretty
No,
close.
he's not, because he knows how to go
Oh,
side by side.
man.
Look at the other Ferrari, side by side.
Sczther's not gonna have any slip change though.
This is not gonna be.
Sczther's
Oh, never mind.
ah.
He get through.
Yeah. Nath had a
Oh, he
lot of
lived.
space. He gave him 2.
Oh.
Oh my. Vicos.
no.
Brother. Vicos. Oh my god.
Crispy's
What
dead.
No,
No,
Crispy.
Crispy.
Oh, Rouge has absolutely had a
Wait,
field
the
day
delay.
this
Oh
race.
yeah,
Delay,
yeah,
really.
yeah.
As we see, oh, there's going too wide into the cone. What is going on?
No, Crispy's dead.
Oh my god, Jacob and Phantom are going side by side to the end.
Oh,
Come Square's
man.
#1 fan is gonna go up the inside. Square, he's up the inside.
He's back
done
into the race.
He's done it.
There he goes.
Hoopolicious has managed to get through as we see Red Bull team tactics coming through once again. Very beautiful. Cookie on the fresher tires, pushing as much as he can. Surely he's not gonna dive it up the inside. He's way too far back. We see these cars going from nose to tail. Absolutely no gap between them. He's gonna go up the inside. Surely, no, he's not.
The pace difference.
Oh,
between
he's
these
gonna
two-
try to go up the inside, and he can't. Easily the closest battle on track, but this is where he loses everything. You can just clearly see. Just has nothing on the straights.
Yeah.
It's nearly 2 seconds already between Hoop and Sczther. Never mind. Okay. Wow.
Oh, as we see Axe is gonna go for a move on the McLaren very late around
Go
the
Axe!
outside. He missed the braking.
Oh!
He avoids
very
contact.
close,
This brings the
very
Red Bull into
Contact
the
behind.
fight. Cookie's 100% gonna go for a dive here.
Here comes La Cookie.
He
Peeking
thinks
it.
better of it? No, never mind.
What
He
is...
sends it.
Whoa. Axe giving the space. Axe was smart there and giving him the space, or else that would have been a crash.
And then, yeah, Cookie just has nothing to fight back with. This is where he loses his time.
Till he eats out his battery. Continuing to
We
eat out
see
his battery.
Vicos in the pits.
Yeah, not a
Square's
good day for
#1
Xeno
fan and
Kid.
Jacob E66 is gonna be a Titanic scrap. Retires in the pits. Wow. A Titanic scrap between the best team on the grid. Oh, a little bit of contact almost. Up the inside, side by side is not gonna end well. Cookie gets a
He
penalty
picks up a
already.
pen.
Oh, contact being squeezed wide. It's totally side by side.
Oh,
More contact.
Oh, no!
This is not what the
Oh, my God.
they cause a safety car.
I really hope Square's not watching this.
I hope Square did not witness that. That was. Oh my god.
Nah.
It was a Titanic scrap until it wasn't.
Oh, that completely eliminates Hoop's 1.7 second gap.
Yeah, once again, the gap that Hoop built on just absolute pace has come down once again.
Yeah, he absolutely caught Nanath lacking. He was just sleeping, snoozing, deep asleep.
Oh, as we see Sufyan going to the pits, we see Axe F1 going to the pits, so does Raptor.
They
Are
might
these
go to
guys
the
gonna-
end on mediums.
I think that's what their strategy is. Are we gonna see Tonus come into the pits as well? Yes, we are. The Williams, obviously, they both have to come into the pits because they are missing their front wings after an absolutely Titanic scrap.
It's like, what, the fourth safety car? Like the fourth yellow, related incident. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
I'm too
except,
tired for this, man.
Have
I'll
y'all
be
shaved?
honest.
huh?
Have y'all ever
Dude,
shaved?
stop talking. Stop. What are you talking? No, what are you saying?
What?
Don't
Not even
say
like,
that.
Not
It's
even like
true,
your little
bro.
mustache, bruh. What do you think I'm talking about, bruh?
I don't have a mustache. That's really
Hicks. Huh? Oh,
What your mustache at?
H.
Have you thought about shaving it off?
I have. I kind of have to, but okay.
Should we get Ethan in here?
Why?
What? I think 4 is past.
I thought the Aston Martin is the midfield car.
Look what Square put in the chat.
Dang.
I was gonna ping him with the link, but he got to it before I did.
To be honest, it is.
I mean, they're still in the race because of the safety car that they caused. So that we do see one of them taking a huge strategy risk on the soft tires.
Huge. You know? Huge.
Huge.
Huge. That's what he said.
Huge.
Humongous. Among Us. Bah.
Oh.
Okay, guys, chat, you should help me out with my English homework.
I don't think we should help Bailey out at all.
Oh my god.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Okay, bet.
Oh my god, when am I ever gonna use a Pythagorean theorem in real life?
Oh, and we have a safety car.
Wait, we do?
Yeah.
No! Friday retired!
Thanks to Lord that we don't get banned from commentating.
I think we're gonna get banned from commentating.
Probably.
You're gonna get demoted from admin probably.
Oh, yeah.
Like that
Feature.
matters. Colleague.
You've been doing jack.
Oh god.
I apologize for having something to do outside of.
When is it?
No.
No.
As Adderall has left the session. Oh, he's
Oh,
already
not
retired.
Adderall.
He's already retired. As Adderall has retired from the session. Oh,
No, not Adderall.
No, now spun in the formation lap.
Oh my god, there's so many disqualifications. Moomoo's gone pole. Wait, not Moo.
Who's Moo
I
Moo?
forgot.
Ooh, who's that? I only know
Fan
Square's
number
number
one
one
Squares has
fan.
gone pole.
Wait.
Oh, he's actually caught up this time. That's surprising.
I thought he was gonna go to the same tactic again, but I think at this point, I don't think he wants to.
Yeah. They burned a little too much fuel. How did Bradford initially view the Native Americans? Do you think that his first impressions were
I
completely
think you
accurate?
should save this for later.
No. Okay, maybe. I should open it.
As we see Crispy being mad in realistic chat. Because I'm getting pinged by the moderator chat for everything that he gets logged.
Just like, make him say stuff for real.
Pierce our sexy wexy.
What?
As we see the safety car
yeah,
in this
there-
lap,
there you
yeah.
go.
Goes in.
Safety car in this lap.
Hoop already has a 1.7 second gap.
Absolutely astounding gap from the Mercedes driver. I think what he's going to be looking out for is to not be caught napping as hard as the driver behind him was on the last safety car restart.
Can't be on his melatonin gummies yet.
Although he is, I was about to say he is keeping the gap, but now that gap's been diminished.
These are getting very nice.
As we
and
see,
tight to the
we don't
rear
see any
of Hoop.
chaos on the back. Yeah, Sczther is on him. Yeah, there we go. We go not as caught napping as before. Are we going to see any chaos from behind? Cookie does not overtake under safety car this time, so we don't see any crashes.
Amazing traction from Hoopolicious, but this time Sczther will actually have a slip change, so maybe we can see an overtake going.
Ooh, as
after
we see
the
Alphanesis
other
and
side
Boss
corner.
Cookie go side by side. Cookie turns in a little bit earlier than the corner, but he still keeps it clean, even though there was contact. Yeah.
Looks like
Are we gonna
mess
see a
happened.
battle for the lead? I don't think we are, as we see Square's number one fan overtake before Radion.
Let's go!
Jacob is using all his battery, almost dies up a Rouge, but I think they're gonna go for it again. I think it's happening.
Again?
It's happening.
Part
Yep, it's happening.
2! Oh, what an overtake from Jakub.
As they keep it clean this time, they kept it clean this time. As we see Cookie go side by side with Alphanesis once again, he lost out on the straights, but he's able to get past. Once again, Raptor and Phantom swap places as well.
Honestly, this only hurts Alphanesis. Boss Cookie just
We
gets
see,
to do his thing.
We're going defensive for absolutely no reason.
as we see Cookie try to go for another overtake on the Ferrari, he's 100% gonna send it up the
Oh, he's
inside
absolutely dumping
and
it.
cause
Will he go for it?
damage.
He goes
There
for
he
it!
is.
Oh my lord!
What an
As we see-
overtake from the Red
That was
Bull!
actually
had
pretty
the
clean. I
grip.
was expecting.
Yeah, he had the grip.
The wet setup is coming in handy.
Oh,
Oh, he about
as he
loses
almost
the
loses
car.
the car.
Absolute wet setup moment.
I doubt we're gonna see Mortport just absolutely send it into the chicane.
He's still dumping. He is completely riding the ERS right now.
Port is still gating on him.
Port's on 80, bro. Port's on 80.
He's gonna send it. He's gonna send it.
Will he
surely.
send it? Oh,
Ah.
just a bit too far back.
Disappointing.
Cookie goes deep.
Let's go. Come on,
Pause.
Port. As we
Will
see
Mr.
Jacob
Morgan-
66 and
Port's
Phantom.
Port's just waiting. Port's just waiting for this straight because he knows he's gonna get him.
Oh, he's gonna take a late apex. He's gonna get the absolute exit of his life. That's a joke.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Cookie almost has no battery already, and we've only done one lap.
Look at him. Look at
Oh,
Port
look
dumping.
at Port.
Look
Oh,
at Port
that's-
dumping.
He's not even dumping.
at him.
He's not
He's
even
even dump.
dumping. As Jacob E66 has crashed.
Pump and
he's
dump.
going
No,
to-
Jacob's dead, but here comes Port.
Yeah! Here comes Port!
Port
Here
to
comes-
P4. Woo!
Something is wrong with Jacob. He's stuck on the wall. I think
What?
What?
he was he's free now, but
Oh. Oh.
yeah, Cookie. Oh, look at Port.
Jacob, do you
Oh
wanna talk
no,
about
Jacob
it?
is to the wall.
I don't know. I think we can see what he's trying to do. Okay, never mind.
Time on purpose.
As we see Cookie trying to get past Port, there's nothing he can do. Port is absolutely driving more defensive now because
Oh
he knows
my-
He can
Cookie's
do it
gonna
again.
send
Maybe
it.
your part two is
always
coming in.
loses- Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No, Port's gonna defend this, surely. Yeah, look,
Oh no.
but the grip.
Oh,
through the
contact.
corners.
Little left tap. Little left tap.
Maybe
the
the
inside?
bump and run will come. Will he go around the outside? Oh, contact.
Oh,
And there
what
goes
was
Port.
that? Oh, man.
my god.
Port's definitely not gonna be happy.
So disappointing.
That one.
What is he doing?
Yeah, not just one
Yeah.
instance of contact. We've seen multiple instances of contact from the Red Bull driver. As we see them going side by side through the kink on the straight. Oh, this is not good.
Oh,
This
through
is
the
not
launch.
good.
Oh.
Oh, look at the Haas. Look at the Haas swap.
Oh, hopefully they don't pull a Williams. And they don't.
They almost gives it
Oh,
the guy. Oh, someone up
Hoopolicious.
for the Williams. What is
Oh, it's
going
Jakob.
on back
Who is in the
here?
Williams? Oh, more contact. Three
There's so
wide.
many drivers nose to tail. I have no clue what's going on.
Oh my god, 8 wide.
It's popping off.
Oh god. Where'd my thing go?
I'm just focusing between the gap of Port and Cookie, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm trying
That's
to see
my
this
dagger
battle
zero.
spice up even more.
so actually, I think the more important
Dagger
battle
zero.
here is Square's #1 fan on GK Phantom. DRS activated. Is he gonna get past? I think he's gonna get past.
Going around the outside.
Easily past.
Square's #1 fan. Let's go. Square's #1 fan.
As we see a driver spin, I believe that is Jacob. That is Jacob. As my game audio has decided to not want to exist anymore. Actually,
Any
Cookie
one-up
is
laps?
making up time on the drivers in front after taking out the Ferrari. Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, and there's been a huge crash.
I think that was a few laps ago.
How have I put the wrong lip on?
Yeah, Cookie sets a purple sector
Port is
too.
losing time. Let's see Port gain like 5/10 on this straight. Look at him. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, Port's in the pits.
Oh, as Jacob
Do you think
retires.
Cookie
on
still
the
has the pit? Still has the
I'm
pit,
not
right?
sure. Cookie sets the fastest lap of the race on the freshest tires on the grid. Actually, no, Tonus has fresh tires, never mind. But yeah, Port is definitely playing an aggressive strategy
Remember,
game.
Cookie also has a time penalty for exceeding track limits. Plus, well, plus the amount of
I think we're
incidents
gonna
he's
see.
been involved in.
We're gonna
Shaking
see some
ass.
stewards as well. Yeah, look at Axe just fly past the McLaren of stuff again. It's actually looking up to the front, so huge. The gap that we saw is down very close.
Oh, Hoop!
No!
Hoop! What?
I think that's commentator's curse. I just decided to cut him on the drive.
You suck.
Wow. Wow. That was very anticlimactic. I mean, he was just leading the race, doing his own thing, and he just spun out of nowhere.
Oh,
a little
I
over halfway
spun.
into the race.
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting when I was looking up in front, but maybe that's why the gap was so low. His tires might be overheating or he might have rear instability, but it's odd to see the car just spin out of nowhere. As the closest gap on track is Dayton and Alphanesis, but we know just there's absolutely no chance he can keep up here. As we are starting to see more clouds form around the track. That could be ominous.
Sczther and Nath in the pits. Cookie leads. I don't know. I think we could see a bit of a comeback from Cookie now. I don't want to say he's in the battle for the lead, but he's definitely up there as well. His strategy gamble definitely seems to, I don't want to say it's starting to pay off, but it's starting to show signs it might work. The little signs that he had.
I mean, it looks like there could be rain clouds forming in the sky, so maybe that's why he took a gamble. Something you do have to note as well is Axe gets the fastest lap. Absolutely amazing driving from Mr. Iron Axe. I forgot the last digit in his old game tag. 10, there we go.
5,
4,
9,
8,
8, 7,
6,
6, 5,
4,
4,
Is that an
3,
atomic bomb?
2.
2. Oh, Axe is playing. Oh,
There's no way.
Oh wait, I counted down 2. That's crazy.
I think we gotta stop
The atomic
focusing.
bomb
Oh,
is
he
hit
almost
Axe.
kills off now.
Well,
Yeah,
Sufjan in P2. That's nice.
Thank God.
as we see another spinner. I think that's still Axe. Yeah, Axe is still.
Yeah, that's still Axe.
I think he has overheated tires. As he's going slowly, has he retired on track? What's going on?
I think he just gave up.
That's very odd to see.
Brother. How do you drive Japan?
I think you should commentate him, I know. As we see Square and Square's number 1 fan and Phantom side by side into the bus stop chicane. Square's number 1 fan up the inside. They both miss the braking point a little. Square's number 1 fan gets through. Ooh, as Phantom catches a big drift from the front. Tonus gets an even bigger drift. He's gonna get past Sczther. He's gonna get passed by Sczther and the Ferrari as well. Port sets the fastest lap of the race. Tonus is now in between the lead pack. Yeah, as now the battle is gonna be between Nath and Sczther as Axe is gonna retire in the pits, yeah. Unfortunate for Axe F1. Supply Raptors up to P2 after overtaking Sufjan. We see another overtake with Phantom and Square's number 1 fan. Yes, we are. Actually, I think Phantom? I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, as now is going to be up to Sczther and Nath to make up as many places as they can after pitting. It is starting to look darker and darker, so I do think there is going to be rain. Yeah, and if there is rain, I think this is going to go in the way of Cookie. Oh, as we see the grip that Sczther has, Square's number 1 fan just has nothing to match. He gets out of the way, almost breaks into the Ferrari. He looks like there's a bit of contact. Oh, side by side through this corner. It's not going to work. They make it work. I believe our commentator is no longer here. Oh, never mind. He is. He's taking forever.
Sczther's gonna try and get past Phantom.
Brother.
Ooh, he's still going to hold it up the inside. Is he going to be given the space? I don't think he is, but he barges his way past. Oh, traction. I think Sczther's going to have to go for a send. Yeah. Phantom, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go up there. Nath up the inside. Is he going to collect Sczther? Very close. Sczther goes wide. He sees it coming. Onto the curb. There's going to be a very close battle down the Camel Straight. Who has more ERS? Sczther has a lot more ERS.
I think it's too late for rain.
It looks like it's getting cloudier by the second. Phantom has more straight line speed than Nath. Phantom's going to go for it. Phantom also has more ERS, so if he keeps dumping, he could have gotten past, but he stopped dumping, unfortunately. He knows this isn't his fight. And now he just sees them go as we see the second Ferrari of Mortport behind Square's number 1 fan. He goes up the inside almost. As now Sczther is 14.5 seconds behind the leader of Cookie. Port gets past Square's number 1 fan. As I believe Hoop is also making up time on Alphanesis. He still looks like he's struggling a bit with snaps of oversteer.
Wet.
It looks like it's gonna rain. I have a feeling it's gonna be a very, if not for just 1 lap, maybe 2 last laps of the race might be raining. I don't think it's gonna be wet enough to garner enters, but we have to wait and see. Port gets past Phantom with an absolute send. As I think our third commentator, C9 Bebe, is gonna have he's gonna be right. I don't think Ferrari is gonna finish first and second as they're currently down to 7th and 8th.
Just better.
Here comes Soup on Alphanesis. Pretty easy move.
Yeah, we just see the power of the DRS and the fact that Hoop also has a lot more ERS. As Sofian has left the session, I'll try and invite him back as quickly as I can. Hoop almost loses the car again, looks like. As now this disconnect is gonna hurt Sofian, who is within a second of Supply Raptor. He's now gonna lose a lot of time. Dayton has gotten past Tonis. Yeah, now the race has gone to settle down a bit more. We're still gonna see Sczther, Nat, and Port chase down the cars in front of them, but I don't think besides that much is gonna go on. Closest battle on track at the moment is Square's number 1 fan, 3 tenths behind Phantom, 2 tenths.
These two have battled so much this race.
Yeah, as Hoop is now disconnected from the session.
Oh my god.
I'm also gonna send him an invite.
Yeah, as fast as I can. Actually, I can send him an invite.
I already have him.
Oh, okay.
Sczther sets the fastest lap of the race. As Sofian's AI pits. That is gonna absolutely be disastrous for him's race. Sofian is back.
Yeah.
Oh, as Sczther has actually made up a load of time on Hoop's AI. This is gonna be absolutely detrimental to the Mercedes driver. Yeah, Hoop is back, but
Battling
he's
for the
lost.
lead a couple yeah.
He's lost way too much time. The Codemasters, with their absolutely brilliant coding of the game, they don't know how to keep drivers in their own multiplayer lobbies. Good job.
Amen.
So another thing to know, 3 laps left. Cookie might try and go for the end.
I think he is. His gamble is not.
Cookie's definitely.
I think it's too late for rain. Hoop is back into session. You see Sczther just absolutely gain time on the Haas, who is on the joint oldest tires on the grid along with Hoopolicious. I think Skitter's gonna go for it here. Round the outside.
Oh.
Is he gonna hold it? No contact made because Alphanesis knows how to go wheel to wheel.
Oh.
And Nath reset the track.
Oh, Nath reset the track too. Oh,
I think that's
man.
gonna be a double whammy penalty for Nath,
Caught in
unfortunately.
15K
As someone
right
spins.
there.
Yeah, Alphanesis. Poor Alphanesis. He was holding his own on an absolute strategy gamble. And it's all just been cut short. Dayton gets past Phantom,
Rain.
Phantom fighting
Here we
him
go.
back.
Here comes the
Yeah,
rain.
straight line speed. As you are correct, there is rain, but I don't think it's gonna be. It's not gonna do too much, I don't think. Oh, as we see more contact.
Oh,
Port has taken out
man.
Hoopolicious, it looks
Oh,
like.
man. Yeah, just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go into the pits and retire. Screw this race.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So much has happened to him. Or he might just gamble for the intermediates.
I don't think.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, Hoops is giving up. I
He
don't
has,
think.
he has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose.
As now with the rain, this is gonna absolute benefit Cookie and Dayton as they are on wet setups on a damper and damper track. This can't suit them, but can their tires make it to the end? That's gonna be another issue. Surely their tires have to be screaming by now.
Hoops, yeah. No, Cookies, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Sczther has 9.5 seconds to make up to try to go for the race win.
Oh.
People Raptor gets a penalty. That's not gonna help him.
I just hope Score's #1 fan gets points. I can't lie.
Amen.
I mean, considering the
he's
fact
currently
he's
at
on
12.
Inter, that I'm sorry.
I don't think that's possible either. We just need 2 retirements. I'm gonna name 2 random people: Alphanesis and Port. There we go.
Okay, well, we'll have to find out if the commentator's curse is real or not. Sczther has made up the time, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
I don't think so either. He's making up a lot of time compared to Supply Raptor, but it's just, yeah, there's 2 laps left. I think Cookie's done it.
Well, what appeared to be an absolute under by Red Bull could come back and help them out. Their tires are looking worse for wear. Maybe we'll see a puncture, maybe not. We don't know what their tires are on, but all we know is that he has absolutely no battery. He's trying to make the biggest gap possible. Actually, speaking of old tires, we see Alphanesis 20 laps on his hards. I think those are the tires he started on.
Oh my, yeah, he has. He's just waiting for the rain. Oh, what a legend. Legend.
He would have been fighting for a top 5 had he not been unfortunately taken out.
Yeah. Skitter's already caught up to Supply Raptor in penalties.
Yeah, I think unfortunately for the Alpine driver, he underestimated. I think we all underestimated what Red Bull was going to do or their strategy this race.
Yeah, but Stewart's inquiries still yet to
Oh, that is very
come.
true.
Yeah, right now he's 2 seconds behind Cookie. If there might be a penalty for Cookie, let's say 5 seconds plus the 3 seconds, Sczther could be in the net lead.
So we're all gonna have to wait and see after the race, but it's on track. We do have to say that he has driven, besides a few incidents, he has driven very well for himself.
Yeah, Cookie, for sure. That strategy call for the mediums has definitely paid off.
As we
He's on the
see,
last lap now.
Alphanesis has a puncture. Oh no, Alphanesis!
No, Alphanesis!
He's around.
Oh man.
The tires couldn't hold it, and that means if Alphanesis got a puncture on 20 lap old hards, what does that mean for Cookie on 17 lap old mediums?
No Alphanesis!
Bro!
So it's all gonna be eyes on.
Yeah, it's all eyes on
Cookie.
Cookie. Right now though, Sczther might be getting held up by Raptor a bit. It's 1 lap left and he's catching him up by a mile. He's in the tightest section of the track though.
As we see Square's #1 fan make up another place.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I think Cookie might have it. It's gonna be very dangerous.
Yeah, just carrying the car.
He can lose as much, well, not technically as much time as he needs to, but it's better to go slower than to get a puncture.
Imagine getting a puncture.
Yeah, you just got him.
Gotta take care of the tires. Hope they don't blow in the same place that Alphanesis tires did. So
There you go,
far.
1 last sector remaining for Cookie. All eyes on him.
And Moo.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
as we see,
here he goes.
Cookie through the final chicane. I think his tires have held up enough from an absolute
Yes.
strategy risk to a setup blunder. He's gonna come across the line and win the Belgian Grand Prix. Sczther's gonna finish on track P2, 3.5 seconds from
Ooh,
the
one
race
more
leader.
lap and
Supply
one more
Raptor.
lap and oh,
Supply Raptor gets a
Nath gave up.
podium. Nath spins on the start finish line. Port P4. Dayton makes it up from being near the back of the grid to P5. Nath, after a few incidents and the spin across the line, gets P6. Phantom, more points for the Alfa Romeo team. McLaren, what a day could have been for them. It's not what they would have wanted, as we see Tonus come across the line to make it a double Alfa Romeo points finish. Hoopolicious, this could have been his race. He was fighting for the lead, but he unfortunately finishes in P10. Square's #1 fan was hoping for one more car to retire, and he would have made it a points finish, but it just didn't happen. And Alphanesis went out with an absolute strategy risk, and it just didn't work out for him through no fault of his own. It's P12 and the final spot on the grid. And he gives us an absolute show for the end. I don't think Ethan is gonna like his credit card statements after that one.
There we go. That is your Belgium Grand Prix, everyone. I'm gonna take a huge nap after this because I am dying.
As I'm gonna try to get the podium finishers into the lobby, you can go over.
I'm not. Let's. I don't think I want to do it.
Well, too bad.
Or you can do that. You can
No,
do
you're
that. You can
doing
do
at
that.
least one.
I'm not doing that.
So we
Screw
had
that.
People Raptor, Cookie, and Sczther. I don't see Cookie. As our lead commentator has decided not to go over the grid. So we have Cookie P1 after an absolutely chaotic Belgian Grand Prix. Sczther P2 after what was looking like a race win, but just Cookie was able to come in through the end. People Raptor with P3, absolutely great drive from him. Unsighted port from Ferrari 1-2 to a Ferrari 4-6. Dayton P5 for Red Bull. Phantom makes it Alfa Romeo points once again. Sufyan P8 for McLaren. Toneless P9 for Alfa Romeo, and Hoop in the final point slot. We have Square's #1 fan in P11 and Alphanesis in P12. We had several drivers not finish the race, and it goes from Axe, Jacob, Vikos, Crispy, Veyron, Adderall, Friday, and Smeggy. So Feta, do you want to get started?
No, you can get started.
Alright, so P3, or actually, do you want to set up anything else, or should I just get started right now?
You do you.
Alright, so P3 on the grid, we saw an absolute, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see People Raptor really do much on track, but he was just able to come home and seal a podium finish. Yeah, how'd it go for you, man?
I wasn't actually expecting to get a podium, but I managed to work, put it for the mediums, and then the others didn't. So I guess that's how the advantage came, and the safety car did come out, and that's it. People witsy.
Yeah, absolutely amazing drive for you, man. Congratulations on a podium finish. As Feta, do you want to do P2, or are you gonna make me do it as well?
You can do everything, to be honest.
Yeah, you could do witsy. You could do
Alright, so P2, we have Sczther in the Alpine. No biased commentary from me besides the fact that that was an amazing drive and absolutely best driver on the grid. So, how'd that race go from you, Sczther? Oh, is he not? Oh, well, I just talked to no one then. That's
Broski,
absolutely
come
amazing.
on,
Yeah.
bro. What are you
Feta
saying?
goes and
What are
does.
you saying?
Feta's gonna interview the top guy on the podium. Go ahead, Feta.
Okay. Okay. Well, Cookie, what I mean, what an eventful race from you. It was very up and down. Um, from spinning in the first few laps to making a gamble in the safety car and ultimately that winning you the race. Did you expect after that spin? Did you expect to still have a chance?
No, I don't know if you saw on the stream, but both me and Dayton were running like mid-20s wings, and we were like not over exaggerating, like 25 miles an hour down the straight. It was really hard. Like I was passing people left and right in the middle sector, but very, very hard to maintain pace around Spa. But I just took a gamble, pit onto mediums. I had nothing else to lose, and was on 87% tire at the end, and it worked out. With the higher downforce, you get less wear, so I guess that's why it worked. But not to be like a second off the pace with a setup and still win, really good. Taylor and I were really struggling.
Okay, I think that's it for anything from you, Ritzy.
Not really, just besides the fact that like you absolutely came out of nowhere. I personally had you ruled out of contention for the win after a spin and after I saw this fact that you guys were
Personally.
running 50-50 setup or 50-50 wings, but
Dude, did you
congratulations on
see
being
it
able to come back.
on like lap 3 where I got passed by like 4 people?
Oh, trust me, you lost like 2 seconds down one straight alone, so yeah.
It's crazy. I ruled myself out of contention, but Taylor did a really good job coming back up too.